So after Vaush leaked his lolly folder, Ethan Klein started looking into Vaush and his history talking about pedophilia. And since Vaush is a huge trans advocate, a lot of trans people came to his rescue. And when people started accusing these trans people of defending a man that gets aroused by drawings of children, people like Kefflas tried using their identity to shield themselves, and they also tried accusing Ethan of being transphobic. So Kefflas says, I hope that Ethan is happy. Labeling me and my community that is disproportionately made up of trans people, all pedophiles, for simply asking him to do better research has made all the most insane anti-LGBT freaks come out of the woodworks to mock, harass, and dehumanize us. So first of all, this is entirely your fault. This whole story, this whole situation had absolutely nothing to do with you and everything to do with Vaush and Vaush only. You're the one that decided to defend Vaush when we literally caught him saving images of drawn children performing sexual acts on his computer. It is your fault and your fault entirely for getting accused of being a pedophile or at least defending someone that has pedophilic preferences. The truth is that if you don't want to get accused of being a pedophile, then maybe you shouldn't be defending someone that was caught saving these kinds of images on their PC. It's almost like this is entirely your fault, and now you're blaming Ethan for the consequences of your own decision. Ethan literally never said a word about trans people in this whole conversation. He only talked about you specifically, and Tipster as well, because you and Tipster were defending Vaush in the situation after again he was caught with drawn images of children performing sexual acts on his PC. That is why all of this is happening to Vaush. That is literally the most important piece of evidence, but all of these guys just conveniently ignore. All these people that are defending Vaush, they are ignoring the things that we saw saved on his PC, and they're only focusing on his old clips where he made some pretty weird arguments. As I said in my last video, you can ignore everything that Vaush said in his past, and only focus on the folder, because that's all you need. That folder is all we need to conclude that he is a lolicon. Also, by the way, I recently looked at my analytics and I saw that 4% of the people that watch my videos are subscribed, and the other 96% are pedophiles. Okay? Just letting you guys know. At this rate, he can repair the bridge with Jordan Peterson. They both sure love to spread groomer libel against queer people. Yeah, again, she's literally just using her trans identity as a shield from all the criticism that she's getting for defending someone that literally saves lolicon on his PC. Literally no one cares that you're trans. This is just not gonna work. You can victimize yourself as much as you want, and you can accuse everyone of being transphobic and accusing you of whatever. Literally no one is gonna care. Everyone sees through the bullshit. Everyone sees what you're doing. This is never gonna work. You guys can cry and bitch and moan as much as you want. You guys are hurting yourselves. You guys are just hurting yourselves in this situation. No one is doing anything to you. You guys are the one that are fucking up and giving your enemies ammunition to use against you. That's literally what's happening here. ContraPoints, who I think is the biggest trans woman YouTuber right now, also saw the bullshit that Kefflas is doing and rightfully called it out. Using bogus transphobia accusations to defend a cis man's public consumption of sexually explicit childlike images is unbelievably harmful and egregious. Yeah, exactly what I was saying. What Kefflas is doing is literally just hurting the trans community by using the trans identity as a defense for defending Vaush's lolly consumption. It's like, I don't know, it's like, Kefflas is possibly really stupid, or she's just fucking emotional. I honestly don't know what she's doing. It's like, how do you not see what you're doing? Do you really think that this, oh, I'm a trans person, you can criticize me? When did that ever work on the internet? I keep seeing people do stuff like this. When has this ever worked? It always backfires. How do people keep making the same stupid mistake? That's all I'm gonna say about this. Yes, the video is coming. Wait, so she's gonna make video on Vaush? Kefflas then responds to Contra. I have been getting called a pedophile all day. I mean, yeah, because that tends to happen when you defend someone that, as I said, saves images of children performing sexual acts. Even, I mean, it is drawings. We don't know if Vaush has any real stuff. All we know about is it's just drawings. But still, it's like every normal person sees a lolicon as a pedophile. That's just how it is. If you're gonna defend a lolicon, yeah, people are gonna gonna think you're a lolicon as well. This is entirely your fault. This is the result of your own actions. It's your fault and your fault only. I have been getting called a pedophile all day relentlessly. It started when Ethan decided to put me and my friends on blast because of the things that you said. Yeah, again, this is your fault. Calling us all pedophiles because of the things that you said. Yes, again. I never defended anyone consuming child pornography. Well, you did defend Vaush for consuming lolicon, so yes, you did. You are a lying sack of shit, and I have no patience for snakes like you. Bro, you're being an emotional woman. Calm down and take your meds. Now, Kefflas did tweet a bunch more bullshit about Ethan and this whole situation, but today she deleted all of it. So at least it seems that she did realize that she f***ed up. She didn't apologize for anything and she didn't admit that she was wrong, but whatever. You know what, I'll still take this as a victory. But even though Kefflas backed down, it seems that her fans didn't. Some of these people are reporting Ethan trying to hurt his channel. I've also some people say that there were no childlike images in Vaush's folder, which is just completely untrue. If you wanna see exactly what Vaush saved in that folder, you can go to my previous video and click on the link in the top comment that I pinned, and you can see exactly what Vaush saved. So this person saying that there's no childlike images either just has no idea what we're talking about, or they do know what we're talking about, they just don't care because Vaush is a trans ally, and that's all that matters to them. As long as you're on their sides, they will defend you no matter what you do, no matter what your sexual preferences are. But the truth is, just like with Kefflas, you guys can lie as much as you want. It's not gonna change people's opinions. You are only hurting yourselves. You are hurting your community by defending someone and lying about him not having loli saved on his PC when we have clearly seen exactly what he has on his PC. I also want to address some of the comments that I got on my previous video. Kosaugu Ben. Congratulations, you are a pedophile. And I also want to address these two geniuses for telling me that, oh, one of those characters that looks like a child actually isn't a child because in the original anime she's not a child apparently. Okay, I already explained this in the previous video, but I'm gonna explain it again. I am black-pilled. I am fully aware about the genetic inequalities between human beings, so obviously some people are just gonna have a harder time understanding pretty simple things. But whatever, I'll try one more time and I'll try to be as clear as possible for you retard. Let's take as an example Makima. Makima is the character from Chainsaw Man. She is an adult and she looks like an adult. Okay? If an artist takes Makima and draws her as a child, then it becomes completely irrelevant what Makima's age is in the anime. It doesn't matter. It is completely irrelevant. Same goes for this character. Oh, this character that you guys are telling me that isn't a child in the anime, it doesn't matter because she looks like a child in the sexual image that Vaush saved on his PC. That is the only thing that matters. You telling me that, oh, she isn't a child in the anime is the same as some pedophile telling me that, oh, that she's a 900-year-old vampire. It's like, the age is irrelevant. No one gives a f about the age of a anime character. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Vaush is apparently gonna make a video on this, but I really doubt he's gonna say anything new. He's most likely just gonna repeat himself again and say what we already heard, and he's gonna pretend that the images he saved don't look like children. I'm probably gonna cover that video, we're gonna see. All I'm gonna say is that there is a good reason why Vaush refused to debate Ethan on this topic. It's because he knows that Ethan is gonna focus on the images that Vaush said, because that is the most important part and the most damning part. And there's just no way for Vaush to win in that conversation.